After weeks of campaigning on the road, Tony Blair and his family finally strolled the few hundred yards to the polling station this election day morning. Amongst the Labour faithful up and down the country, there is an enormous sense of pride in Mr. Blair's achievements and the confidence that he is about to become the youngest Prime Minister this century.
Have you voted yet, Mr. Crawford?
Yes, ma'am. I was there when they opened. First to 9, 7 o'clock. I don't mind telling you, it wasn't for Mr. Blair.
You're not a modernizer, then?
Certainly not. We're in danger of losing too much that is good about this country as it is.
There is a growing sense of excitement.
I envy you being able to vote.
Of course, one forgets that as sovereign, you're not entitled to vote. You might not be allowed to vote, ma'am. But it is your government.
Yes. I suppose that is some consolation. Good morning.
Shall I draw the curtains?
Yes, please. So, did you stay up all night?
Yes, ma'am.
And was it as expected?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Blair, by a landslide.
Oh, I see.
You've got a lovely summer's day. Tony Blair waving to the crowds, people waving to them there. I guess most of them do know it's the Prime Minister waiting, lining the streets there.
The Prime Minister's on his way, ma'am.
To be, Robin. Prime Minister to be. I haven't asked him yet. He's a hard one to read, isn't he?
Yes. On the one hand, his background is quite establishment. Father a conservative, educated at Fettes, where he was tutored by the same man as the Prince of Wales.
Well, we'll try not to hold that against him.
On the other, his manifesto promises the most radical modernisation and shake-up of the Constitution in 300 years.
Oh, do you think he's going to try and modernise us?
Well, I wouldn't put it past him. He's married to a woman with known anti-monarchist sympathies. You may remember her curtsy the first time you met. It could best be described as shallow. The atmosphere at Downing Street is expected to be very informal. Everyone on first-name terms at the Prime Minister's insistence.
What, as in call me Tony?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I don't like that. Have we sent him a protocol sheet?
Funny, I'm actually rather nervous.
Why? You met her often enough before.
I know, but never one-to-one. And never as Prime Minister.
Well, just remember, you're a man that's just been elected by the whole nation.
But she's still, you know, the Queen.
When we reach the audience room, I will knock. We will not wait to be called, we shall go straight inside. Standing by the door, we bow from the neck. I will introduce you. The Queen will extend her hand. You go to her, bow again, then shake her hand. A couple of other things. It's ma'am as in ham, not ma'am as in farm. And when you're in the presence, at no point must you show your back.
How nice to see you again, Mr. Blair. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Children must be very proud.
Well, I hope so.
You've 3, haven't you?
That's right.
Oh, how lovely. Such a blessing, children. Please, do sit down.
Thank you.
Have we shown you how to start a nuclear war yet?
No.
First thing we do, apparently. Then we take away your passport and spend the rest of the time sending you around the world.
You obviously know my job better than I do.
Yes, well, you are my 10th Prime Minister, Mr. Blair. My first, of course, was Winston Churchill. He sat in your chair in frock coat and top hat.
There may be dark days ahead, and...
Turn the hesitations into pauses and say to yourself, God save the King.
I say that continuously. Apparently no one's listening.
Long pauses are good. They add solemnity to great occasions.
Well, I'm the solemnest king who ever lived. Congratulations, First Lord of the Admiralty.
Your Majesty. If one and all we keep resolutely faithful to it, then, with God's help, we shall prevail.
So how was Papa, Elizabeth?
Halting at first, but you got much better, Papa.
Bless you. Mwah. And how about you, Margaret?
You were just splendid, Papa.
Of course I was. We all ready?
This family has been reduced to those lowest basest of all creatures. We've become actors.
We're not a family, we're a firm.
Your darling brother and future king. The only wife he appears interested in is invariably the wife of another.
He's broken off it with Lady Furness.
And taken up with Mrs. Simpson, a woman with 2 husbands living.
You all know the reasons which have impelled me to renounce the throne. That I have found it impossible to carry the heavy burden of responsibility and to discharge my duties as king as I would wish to do without the help and support of the woman I love.
He was kind enough to give a shy young girl like me quite an education.
I can imagine.
With time, one has hopefully added experience to that education and a little wisdom, better enabling us to execute our constitutional responsibility. To advise, guide, and warn the government of the day.
Advice which I look forward to receiving.
Yes, well, we'll save that for our weekly meetings. If there's nothing else, I believe we have some business to attend to.
Your Majesty, my party has won the election, and so I come now to ask your permission to form a government.
No, Mr. Blair. Mr. Blair, I asked the question. The duty falls upon me as your sovereign to invite you to become Prime Minister and to form a government in my name. If you agree, the custom is to say yes.
Yes.
Mrs. Blair, lovely to see you again. And congratulations. You must be very proud.
Yes.
And exhausted, I imagine. Where will you be spending the summer?
France.
Oh, lovely.
You'll be in Balmoral, I expect.
Yes, yes, I can't wait. It's a wonderful place. You know, my great-great-grandmother Victoria said of it, in Balmoral all seems to breathe freedom and peace and make one forget the world and its sad turmoils.
Your Majesty.
Oh, excuse me.
We need to know how to respond.
Yes, of course. I'm so sorry, we're going to have to leave it there.
Thank you very much for coming. Now, fuck off.
I know, what was all that about?
God knows. Diana. Whatever it is, it'll be something to do with Diana.
Princess Diana embroiled in more controversy as she pulls out of a meeting with MPs.
Princess Diana flew to Milan today for the memorial service for the murdered Italian fashion designer Gianni Versace.
Where tonight, another royal controversy sparkles.
After finding herself embroiled in her second controversy this week.
I am not a political figure.
Princess Diana sailed out into the Mediterranean on one of Mr. Mohammed Al Fayed's yachts today.
£250,000 for photographs, which appear to show the couple embracing. Once again, her judgments under scrutiny.
Earlier today, they visited a local
Robin Jambrin. What? Tulsa guy, I want everyone in ASAP.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am, Mr. Janvrin is here to see you.
What?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm sorry to disturb, but I've just had a call from our embassy in Paris. It's the Princess of Wales.
Why? What's she done now?
I see. Who are we speaking to there? Right. Well, keep me updated. It's Diana. She's been in a car accident in Paris.
This is serious.
Apparently, Dodi Fayed is dead.
Let's just recap on the details of those injuries, Maxine.
Yes, Nick, what they're saying is that the princess is in the intensive care unit of a southeast Paris hospital. She has concussion, a broken arm, and...
What was she doing in Paris? I thought she was supposed to be in London.
Oh, you know what she's like. Charles, isn't this awful? What are you going to do about the boys?
Let them sleep until we know more.
Oh, yes, that's sensible.
I should go to Paris, so I told my people to start organising a jet.
What, a private one?
Yes.
But isn't that precisely the sort of extravagance they always attack us for?
How else am I supposed to get to Paris at this time of night? The airport at Aberdeen will be closed.
Charles, dear. Use the Royal flight. They keep one plane on permanent standby in case I should kick the bucket.
No, Mummy, that's out of the question. This isn't a matter of state.
What are you talking about?
Diana's no longer a member of the royal family. She's not an HRH. This is a private matter.
She's mother to your grandchildren.
What is happening now?
I don't know. I can't hear. Everyone's shouting.
I've just spoken to our ambassador in Paris, ma'am. I'm afraid it's not good news.
No! No. No, no, no.
Diana, Princess of Wales, has died after a car crash in Paris. The French government announced her death just before 5 o'clock this morning.
What have I got on this week?
You're writing your maiden conference speech as Prime Minister.
Well, let's cancel everything else. Better make a statement in the morning.
Well, you'll be pleased to know I've already started coming up with ideas.
God, she's only been dead an hour.
Or would you prefer I didn't do my job?
They're going to go back to sleep. Try anyway. Perhaps now you might like to consider whether it's still an extravagance to bring back the mother of the future King of England in one of our planes.
All right, of course.
Well.
Yes.
Are you all right? Something to help you go down?
No, I think I'll write my diary a little longer.
Fine. I'm going to bed.
We've heard nothing official from the palace yet. We still don't know when we're going to get any further statements from inside the palace, or of course when the royal family are due back.
And that's how she will remain, in our minds, our hearts, forever. Okay? Got it.
Well, where will you do it?
We'll do it at the church, on the way in.
All right, I'll organise it.
Oh, hang on. I want to watch this.
This is not a time for recriminations, but for sadness. However, I would say that I always believed the press would kill her in the end. But not even I could imagine that they would take such a direct hand in her death, as seems to be the case. It would appear that every proprietor and editor of every publication that has paid for intrusive and exploitative photographs of her has blood on his hands today.
Not the press, mate. You've got the wrong villain.
Tony.
Gotta go.
You about to speak to the Queen?
Yeah.
Ask her if she greased the brakes.
Now. Hello? Oh. Right, okay.
It's the Prince of Wales with the boys.
Yes, Mum.
Good. And he's going to Paris.
Yes.
I'm sorry to disturb, ma'am. But I've the Prime Minister for you, from his constituency.
Thank you, Robin. I'll take it in the study.
Good morning, Your Majesty.
Prime Minister?
May I say right away how very sorry I am, and that the thoughts and prayers of my family are with you at this terrible time, and with the princes in particular.
Thank you.
Is it your intention to make some kind of appearance or statement?
No, certainly not. No member of the royal family will speak publicly about this. This is a private matter. We would all appreciate it if it could be respected as such.
I see. I don't suppose anyone's had time to think about the funeral yet.
Well, we've spoken with the Spencer family, and it is their wish, it is their express wish that this should be a private funeral, with a memorial service to follow in a month or so.
Right.
And given that Diana was no longer a member of the royal family, we have no other choice but to respect their wishes.
I see. You don't feel that in view of her high profile and popularity, it might be an idea to pay tribute to her life and achievements? Or even just to her as a mother?
Well, as I said, it's her family's wish.
And the public, ma'am? The British people? You don't think a private funeral might be denying them a chance?
A chance to what?
To share in the grief?
This is a family funeral, Mr. Blair, not a fairground attraction. I think the princess has already paid a high enough price for exposure to the press, don't you? Now, if there's nothing else, I must get on. The children have to be looked after.
Of course. Well, goodbye, Your Majesty. Her instinct is to do nothing.
Are you surprised? She hated her guts.
I think it's a mistake. They screwed up her life. Let's hope they don't screw up her death. Why can't I get a black tie?
I think the less attention one draws to it, the better. For the boys.
Yes.
But I think maybe we should find some company for them, some young people.
I'll take them for a long walk this afternoon. Up Craggy Hill.
Yes, but no guns, Philip. It is Sunday.
And we're going, in fact, I believe, to Sedgefield, the Prime Minister's constituency, where he is about to make a statement. Yes, the Prime Minister coming now with his wife.
She touched the lives of so many others.
In Britain, throughout the world, with joy and with comfort. The people everywhere, not just here in Britain, everywhere. They kept faith with Princess Diana. They liked her, they loved her. They regarded her as one of the people. She was the people's princess. And that's how she will stay, how she will remain. In our hearts and in our memories. Forever.
Bit over the top, don't you think?
Prime Minister paying his own tribute to the Princess of Wales. The people of Britain, he said, kept faith with Princess Diana. They loved her. She was the people's princess.
Hello?
This is Lord Airlie. May I speak with the Prime Minister, please?
One moment, please. Lord Airlie. The Lord Chamberlain in charge of the funeral. You're meeting him at the airport.
Lord Airlie.
Good afternoon, Prime Minister. It's my job to organize all the ceremonial events. There's simply no precedent for the funeral of an ex-HRH.
Perhaps we should plan for any contingency.
Yes, I propose a meeting at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning at Buckingham Palace. Officials from all three palaces, representatives from the Spencer family, the emergency services. Would you send some of your people?
Absolutely, of course. Precedent? Where do they find these people? Prime Minister. I'm so sorry, sir. And if there's anything I or my government can do.
They stood up as we drove past, in cafes, in restaurants, removed their hats. This was Paris, one of the busiest cities in the world, and you could hear a pin drop.
I imagine it will be the same here.
The palace would still prefer to see this as a private funeral. What are your feelings on that?
I think that'll present us with difficulties.
So do I. My mother, the Queen, comes from a generation not best equipped. She grew up in the war. I think what we need, what this country needs, is a more modern perspective, if you follow. Balmoral is...
I think I understand.
An aircraft of the Queen's flight brought the Princess's body home this evening, where the Prime Minister, Tony Blair, had gathered with members of his government. And a Royal Air Force Guard of Honour moved slowly forward.
Oh, has anyone heard from the Spencers yet? Have they made up their minds when the funeral will be?
Prince of Wales had accompanied the body back from...
Well, I don't know. Nobody tells me anything.
President Clinton was with his wife when he heard the news last night.
We liked her very much. We admired her work for children, for people with AIDS, for the cause of ending the scourge of landmines in the world.
On our walk today, one of the gillies said he'd seen a large stag up Craggy Head.
This is a very difficult time for...
He reckoned 14 points.
Oh. We haven't had one as big as that on the estate for years.
No. Quite.
And I was tremendously impressed.
Anyway, I thought it might be a good distraction. For the boys.
What, stalking? You don't think that's a bit soon, do you?
I think anything that gets them outside is a good idea.
It was the love story that brought crowds onto the streets. They came to see the Queen, of course, and the Prince, but most of all, they came to see Diana.
I'm going to bed.
For the seemingly perfect fairy tale.
She gave us so much. Why couldn't we have given her a little something and left her alone? It just hurts me so much.
Never experienced anything like this. I think I'd keep waiting to wake up like it's a bad dream.
Right, it's 10 o'clock. Let's get started, shall we? And thank you all for coming at such short notice. I think we all agreed that this is an extraordinarily sensitive occasion, which presents us with tremendous challenges. Logistically, constitutionally, practically, diplomatically, and procedurally.
Oh, Christ.
After 18 years of opposition, I am proud to stand before you as the new Prime Minister of our country.
Labour Prime Minister.
I want to set an ambitious course to modernise this country, to breathe new life into old institutions, to make privilege something for the many, not the few.
Flippin' heck. You think the royals are nutters? You should meet their flunkies. 2.5 hours on whether she should be carried in a hearse or a gun carriage. Anyway, you got raves in the press. This lot call you the nation's mourner-in-chief. This lot says you're the only person who's correctly judged the mood of the country.
Hello.
Even the Mail was impressed.
That's really not a good morning.
People's princess, mate. You owe me.
Alistair. So they come to their senses. Is it going to be a public funeral?
Yeah, Saturday. It's a whopper. The Abbey, the works.
Great. Has anyone told the Queen yet?
I don't know. No doubt some flunky will be dispatched, grovelling on all fours.
Maybe they shouldn't take their guns. I mean, if a photographer were to see them, it might send out the wrong signal.
If there is a photographer out there, he could be the first kill of the day.
I see Mr. Fyatt was buried last night. At midnight. No cameras, no fuss. Very dignified. Why do they do that? Why do they bury their bodies so soon after the death?
Islamic tradition. Something to do with the heat.
Ma'am, there was a meeting at the palace this morning.
About the funeral arrangements, yes.
The Lord Chamberlain faxed over these plans for you to consider. There is now a general agreement, ma'am, that a public funeral would be more appropriate.
I see. And what form will this funeral take?
At the moment, they're suggesting, and of course, these are early days, basing it on Tay Bridge.
Tay Bridge? What? But Tay Bridge is the code name for my funeral.
Indeed, ma'am. It's the only one which has been rehearsed. The only one that could be put together in time.
But I supervise those plans myself.
Indeed. And the Lord Chamberlain was at pains to stress that the spirit of the occasion will be quite different. For example, the suggestion is that instead of 400 soldiers, 400 representatives of the princess's various charities march behind the coffin. And instead of foreign heads of state and crown heads of Europe, the guests would include a sprinkling of actors of stage and screen, fashion designers, and other celebrities.
Celebrities?
Oh, and the flowers.
What flowers?
The flowers outside Buckingham Palace. At the moment, they're blocking the path through the main gate and will make things difficult for the changing of the guard.
Oh, well, fine, then just move them away.
Actually, the Lord Chamberlain was wondering whether we shouldn't leave the flowers and send the guards through the north gate.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, that's quite right.
Stephen Lamport on one.
Who?
Prince of Wales's private secretary, Balmoral.
He says it's urgent.
The Prince of Wales has asked me to thank you again for your kind words yesterday.
Not at all.
The Prince feels that you and he are both modern men of similar mind who could work well together at this difficult time.
Well, please thank His Highness and assure him he can count on my full support at all times. Was that it?
Yes. Goodbye.
Bizarre. Why is Charles doing this?
What?
Creeping up to me like this, banging on about being modern.
He knows that if the Queen continues to get it wrong over Diana, then the royals will become public enemy number one. Well, he probably thinks that if he's seen to be on our side, then that'll leave the Queen in the firing line.
What, so it's okay for his mother to take the bullet, not him? What a family.
I thought you were going to get a new one of these.
What for? It's perfectly all right.
I was thinking last night what Diana might have done had it been me that died in the tunnel in Paris. She would certainly have taken the boys to Paris. I rather regret not doing that now.
Wouldn't expose them to the media. No, but that would have been a dreadful thing to do. No, they're much better off here. It's private, they're protected.
Whatever else you may have thought of Diana, she was a wonderful mother. She adored those boys and never let them forget it. Always warm and physical, never afraid to show her feelings.
Especially whenever a photographer was in sight.
She may have encouraged all that, but still, that was always the extraordinary thing about her. Her weaknesses and transgressions only made the public love her more. Yet ours only make them hate us. Why is that? Why do they hate us so much?
Not us, dear.
What?
I think I'm going to walk back. I don't feel like stalking.
No, you sure?
I'll take the dogs. Walkies? Yes.
Do you think you'll ever be Queen?
No, I don't. No. I'd like to be a queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts. But I don't see myself being queen of this country. I don't think many people would want me to be queen. Actually, when I say many people, I mean the establishment that I'm married into. Because they've decided that I'm a non-starter.
Charles and I had a talk in the car today. He was good enough to share with me his thoughts on motherhood.
What did he say?
How wonderful Diana was.
That's changing his tune.
What a natural.
They see me as a threat of some kind.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm not a
I
destructive.
mean, maybe he's got a point. Maybe we are partly to blame.
Oh, I can't watch this.
No, wait, please. No, leave it.
Because I don't go by a rule book. Because I lead from the heart, not the head. And albeit that's got me into trouble in my work, I understand that.
We encouraged the match.
Someone's got to go out there.
We signed off on it, both of us. You were very enthusiastic, remember?
She was a nice girl. Then. And I was sure he'd give the other one up. Or at least make sure his wife toed the line. Isn't that what everyone does?
Is it?
Do you think Mrs. Parker Bowles was a factor in the breakdown of your marriage?
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
And of her obsession with the belief that Charles continued to love a woman he'd fallen for years before, Camilla Parker.